Hello my friends, Asoka the Geek here. So for the topic of today's video, or today's podcast, there's actually two topics that I want to cover. The first topic is the recent McFarlane Toys, Walmart, Amazon pre-order debacle. And then I want to talk about toy hunting in general, my thoughts on toy hunting, the hunt in particular, and all that. So first of all, let's talk about the Walmart Amazon pre-order debacle. So my interpretation of a pre-order is you place something on pre-order, whether it be a video game, an action figure, whatever it is you're pre-ordering, and that item will be available to you on the day of release. So if it's released on October 15th, you get it on October 15th. You should at the very least get the item within the first week of release, or very close to the release date. What shouldn't happen is the items show up at the store and then your pre-order gets pushed back like a month. So there's a lot of that going around. I mean, it happened to me. I recently got the Azrael, the McFarlane Toys beautiful Azrael figure. Look at this guy, he's gorgeous. I had to get this through OfferUp, but he's been available at stores for a few weeks now. People have been finding him all over the place. I have him on pre-order at Amazon and Walmart, and both of my release dates got pushed out. So, that sucks. And I know a lot of people are very frustrated about this, and I really have to agree with everyone on this particular topic because, when you do a pre-order, you're setting an expectation. Walmart and Amazon are now setting an expectation that you're pre-ordering it, you're putting your money down, even if they don't charge you till they ship. But I think I think Walmart actually charges you right away. So you're putting your money down and you're saying, hey, I want this item, here's my money, and that's the expectation you have, is that you're going to get the figure at least relatively close to the release date, or really you should get it on the release date. So Walmart has sort of, and Amazon for that matter, has sort of created this problem. This problem didn't really exist before. I liked how it used to be with Amazon. The way it used to be is they put the figures on Walmart or Amazon. I'd usually buy on Amazon, so I just get a text from a friend, or I see it on a message group that, hey, these figures are up on Amazon, go get them. You go over there, they're sold out, you do that a few times, and you get lucky and you get them, and then eventually they'd all be in stock. But I prefer that method much better than pre-orders, just because it's fair and the company actually has them in stock. I'd rather go on Amazon, and if I find the figure, I order it, I actually get it because it's in stock. The way these pre-orders are going down are very confusing, and it's creating a very, I think, unnecessary anger in the action figure community. Not unnecessary from the community, but just as a whole. Now there's this whole animosity against Amazon and Walmart about the pre-orders. I mean, I go on some of the groups I follow, people online, and they're just really annoyed by the whole situation. Again, I really can't blame them because I was annoyed as well. I went and OfferUp to get this guy because I wanted him so badly. That was on me that I couldn't be more patient and wait, but I don't really understand the point of doing a pre-order if they're at least not going to do it around the time that the figure is actually released. I don't blame McFarlane Toys or the toy companies. I feel like this is definitely an issue with the big retailers. I feel like there's not much that retailer or the toy companies can do themselves. I know NECA's taken some steps to sort of rectify this by selling stuff directly on their website, which I think is awesome, because man, it's very frustrating trying to buy something from NECA too, just because it's never in stock and it's just a mess. But anyway, so yeah, I totally get the frustration from the action figure community. It was sort of an unnecessary area of contention that now exists, that was created by Walmart and Amazon, and it's just very disappointing that we have to now deal with this. Now you're seeing, and it's, you see people finding these figures at the store, and you pre-ordered it months ago, and yeah, it's annoying. I agree. It's definitely a first world problem, obviously. I know arguing that, but when it comes down to it, this is what we're passionate about. This is what we care about as far as what we collect. So it's a big deal to us. And these are amazing figures, so we all want them as soon as possible. I mean, look at these guys. They're beautiful. So I hope Amazon and, well, especially Walmart. I think I'd pick on Walmart more than Amazon for some reason. But I hope they kind of learn from this if they can. I just don't know. I don't have enough toy knowledge to know if this is just a issue that really can't be controlled because of the sheer number of action figures, or if just we're doing a pre-order for an action figure that's going to be sold in mass quantities is really feasible. But they need to do something. You know, they need to at least send you the figure, you know, within a day of it hitting the stores. I mean, that's just at the bare minimum. You know, I mean, I think we should get the pre-orders before they hit the store. But I'd settle for at least getting it around the same time. It's just ridiculous when you see a figure on the shelves, or you see people finding it on the shelves, and then you're not going to get it for like a month afterwards. Which of course is then going to lead you to like, hey, I'm just going to look for the figure myself, which is defeating the whole purpose of the pre-order. So yeah, that's my feelings on the pre-orders. I'm as frustrated as everyone else. I think steps need to be taken to make this a better experience for us collectors. I mean, it's just so silly. We're willing to spend the money ahead of time to get the figure, and we can't even get it when we were told it was going to come out. So yeah, very frustrating. So anyways, that's my thoughts on the pre-order debacle. And now I want to talk about toy hunting. So what happened to me specifically is my pre-order didn't come in for this guy, so I spent a good 2 weeks hitting the stores trying to hunt for this action figure. And for me, I don't enjoy the hunt anymore. I've seen some comments recently where people were saying, well, you shouldn't even bother pre-ordering. You guys should go in for the hunt, the thrill of the hunt. I do not like hunting for toys anymore. And listen, I'm an old guy. I'm 40. So for me, I spent most of my collecting life hunting for toys because there was no Amazon and look, I'm such an old guy. Back in my day. So yeah, there was no online ordering no, it's not a few years ago, like 10, 15 years ago. I spent a lot of my youth hunting for toys. And sure, when I was younger, there was that thrill of, you know, walking into a store, finding the figure on the shelf. Of course, that's very satisfying. But now it's more like I'm wasting so much time. I'm wasting basically my lunches and my evenings going from store to store and coming up empty-handed. And if I do find something, it's less of a thrill. It's more of an additional annoyance that I had to do this much work when I could have just ordered it online. But again, hey, that's my choice. I've been impatient, so I've gone hunting. But for me, what's more thrilling than the hunt is the Amazon package deliveries that I get. I'm much more excited when I get a package delivered to me with my collectible right to my doorstep. That gives me more excitement than finding the action figure on the shelf, in my opinion. Or not even from Amazon, for wherever I ordered from eBay, Mercari, whenever a package arrives, that for me is exciting. You know, I love opening the package, looking at my new collectible, and it's amazing. So for me, that's way better than hunting for action figures. Again, I'm just not into the hunt anymore. I have a pretty demanding job. I have a baby, family, and I don't have the time. I guess I can't. I've been making the time to do it, but I'd rather do other things. I'd rather work on more content, to be honest with you. I'd rather make more videos like this complaining about things or taking pictures of my collectibles than spending time looking for action figures. And there's really no reason for it. We live in, the digital age of ordering stuff, so why do I want to go hunting for these things? And I kind of gave up on the hunt years ago. That's one big reason I chose DC Direct over Mattel when I had to make that decision when I was in my 20s and I couldn't afford both. Was with DC Direct, I could just walk into any comic book store and buy their figures because they were direct to the comic book stores. They were plentiful. They were easy to get. I didn't have to hunt for DC Direct figures. They were just there. It was awesome just being able to go into a store or go on an online site and just buy it. It's so easy. Hoping that you get lucky at Target and a scalper hasn't already scooped up all the figures. It's a terrible experience. It's terrible. I don't like it. Yeah, so for me, I'm over the hunt. I like the delivery. I like the package delivery. I'm all about that. So yeah, for those of you who still enjoy the hunt, hey, more power to you. I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. And I hope you get that satisfaction and enjoyment out of it that I used to a long, long time ago. But it's not for me anymore, my friends. So yeah, that's my thoughts on those two topics. I hope that the Walmart fixes the pre-order situation, or Amazon gets these figures soon. You know, again, it's a high quality problem where we have so many amazing figures, specifically from McFarlane Toys, coming out in the next month or two, and we just all are very excited to get them. So that's really what it comes down to. And you know, I'm so excited for the McFarlane line and what they're doing, and these figures are amazing. So I was fine spending a little bit more on this guy on OfferUp because he's fantastic. He's a great figure. So anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about on this video. Love to hear your comments and your thoughts on the hunt and the pre-orders. Love to hear if there's an angle I missed, something I didn't think about. And I would love to hear if you guys still enjoy the hunt or not, and why. And thank you so much, and have a great day.